Hello there, it's Geoff Barton. It's April the 21st, 2023. I'm here with Evelyn Forde, our ASCL UK President. We're actually here just outside Belfast working with the ASCL Northern Ireland Presidential Trio, but we're going to talk now about what has been a momentous week, hasn't it? Our ASCL Executive Committee met on Wednesday. Let's talk a little bit about ASCL Executive Committee, who they are, why that meeting was important.
Yeah, so the meeting, as Geoff said, took place on Wednesday, made up of our exec who are existing school leaders, ranging from CEOs, deputies, assistant heads. So we've got that broad church of experience, and we came together to really get under the skin of what the situation is at the moment. And the situation was that we needed to decide whether we were going to ask our members to ballot. We took a long time, actually. It was not an easy decision to come to because school leaders and teachers, we want to be in our schools, educating our young people and looking after our staff. However, after much discussion, we realised that the position is really untenable. And so we came to a unanimous decision that we would go out to ballot our members. And that's where our meeting kind of concluded.
It is. It was done with a heavy heart, as you all have seen, we've been saying. And I think it's just worth saying a couple of things. Looking at the Tell Us inbox, your response to that has been broadly supportive. So even people who say, look, strike action is something I would never be able to countenance, but I totally understand why your executive is saying that. There's a couple of things people don't necessarily get. One is that this only applies to certain people, so it is all around school teachers' pay and conditions in England. So by definition, those members who are working in colleges, those members who are business leaders are rightly saying to us, well, what about us? This can only apply because we are in dispute with the government around school teachers' pay and conditions. And the other thing is, there is something counterintuitive, I think, perhaps for some people, in the fact that what we've said is this is about balloting you for strike action. Are you prepared to go on strike around the job you came into education to be able to do being something you can't do because you can't recruit teachers, you can't retain teachers because their paying conditions aren't right and you're not funded to be able to do it. That's the heart of the issue. And all that stuff around action short of strike action, what is it that would inconvenience government? And the debate we had around that is not a lot. It would end up inconveniencing you and your colleagues, but it wouldn't send out the clear message that this decision has done, particularly because it's unanimous and now gives us a period of time to negotiate with the government if they're prepared to do that. I think essentially that meeting was saying we've come to the end of the line. We have been totally logical about this, saying to our members through the consultative ballot, would you want us to ballot you more formally? They said yes. We used that period to go into pay talks. We got a pay offer. We put it to you. Do you like it? 87% of you said no, we reject it. This is completely logical, but, as we say, with a heavy heart.
With a heavy heart, but I think it's important to note we're listening to our members. And, you know, you gave us the mandate to go out to decide whether or not we were going to go to a formal ballot. And I think the heavy heart cannot be overemphasised, but it was a unanimous decision at exec.
So that's it from us here. If you've got comments about that or other issues, Ofsted you'll see is in the news, or indeed stuff from your part of the world, if you're in Northern Ireland or Wales or the Isle of Man or Channel Islands, or through SLS if you're in Scotland, ASCL UK is here for you wherever you are, and we'll be back next week with a kind of business as usual.
Bye-bye.